Hello Taurus, welcome to your weekly reading with me, Cindy. So this week Taurus is it's ancestral readings, and I've been trying to come up with the best way to kind of describe, how this is going. I mean, you're going to get a message. Take what resonates. I'm going to describe to you how I see this process, doing like a collective reading, a group reading for the collective of an ancestral. It's something that came to my mind a while ago. I thought I was kind of pulled to do it, and I thought, I don't think it's possible. And then it happened in a Libra reading, like unbeknownst to me, that that's where it was going to go. And boy, did it resonate for people. So what I think the best way to describe this is, for me, like, I think the most difficult, let's say the most difficult aspect, the weakest link in this chain between your ancestors coming through and you getting the message is me. It's me, because I get like a lot. There's a lot coming in, and I'm trying to filter what is the most prominent message. Now, I want to describe this as, if you have ever gone to a group reading, like physically gone to a group reading, a medium was there and they were doing a reading, and sometimes they'll do it where individuals will come into the room with them, but other times they'll just stand there with the group and they will say, okay, I'm sensing like this is coming in and this is what I'm getting. And it depends who the message is going to be for. Like, the reading can start to go this way, and I at some point in that reading kind of get an inkling like, oh, I'm going to see where that goes. I'm going to sit on that and see where it goes. And then that actually comes up and we go over here. So, but what I want to say is, I think this is just a spectacular opportunity. The 3 that I've done so far already for Aquarius, Pisces, and Aries, I have found them very inspirational. Like, very inspirational. I think you'd get anything out of it. Take what resonates. If something is like not resonating, just for you right at that time, there was something that was stronger that had to come in for someone else or for another group of people. And when I say I'm the weakest link in the chain, if you can imagine, like, I don't know, it's a dozen, maybe there's 2 dozen, 3 dozen ancestral guides that are sort of, their energy is coming forward, feeling called to do this reading. Their communication amongst each other is instantaneous. I mean, they're not governed by the physicality of, speech and thought. It's instant. It exists instantly. So they can also come together with a message that can be what brings them together, which is also what brings the message together for you. I hope I'm explaining that well enough. I hope it's coming through so that you really understand that. So it's me trying to, right? Like, okay, it's me. It's all me. It's me. It's not you. It's not me. So there is an extended at the end of this as well. The link is at the top of the description. In the extended, I'm going to go into the Journey of Love Oracle deck. I'm going to get a beautiful card that is words of encouragement from your ancestor. And then I'm also going to ask with the tarot in the extended, what is your ancestor trying to guide you towards, and then why, what is the lesson in this, and then what is the next step forward for you. So I'm going to start with my Spellcaster's Tarot, my tried and true, the very first deck I ever had. You can see it's small because the only cards that are in this right now are the Major Arcana and the Court cards. So here we go. We are calling in the ancestor, or stirs, ancestors, for Taurus. The most important message at this time for Taurus, can you please describe who you are? So this is what I'm doing with these cards. We want to figure out who this is, kind of give you an idea. And then we're going to build up on what the life of this person was and how it relates to you and what they're here to help you with. This person may have, I think this person was a fire sign. This person has an interesting balance between male and female, yin and yang, feminine and masculine. Temperance is the first card that came out. And as I was shuffling, that was the thing, okay, well, this is Sagittarius. It might be an indication about this person's zodiac sign, but it also could be an indication about what this person was really good at. And this person was really good at being patient, also sort of like divine timing, allowing things to mature on their own and to see where they go. And then too, with the King of Wands, like then really knowing what direction to take and really being like quite firm in their belief on that. But too, this is the first time I think that I've had masculine and feminine come out. Literally, the other 3 readings, it was like feminine. All of it was feminine, feminine. And then we had masculine and Aries. And now this is a combination. I am feeling like there is a feminine and a masculine energy here in this reading. Okay, so could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This person, and it doesn't have to be their sun sign, like could have been another element of them. This person was, I want to say this would have been a very attractive person, someone that a lot of people would have been drawn to. Again, with these ancestral readings, this could be someone that you knew in your lifetime, or it could be someone, a past ancestor that is linked to you like through karma and through your soul journey. And they may just be serving as a guide to you in this lifetime. What do we have here? Oh, yeah. This, wow. This is a really powerful energy. Okay, I'm going to show you the 3. So I was shuffling my energy oracle deck. 3 cards have come out here. The Healer, Contract, and the Thinking Woman. And what I really like about it is, again, there is a masculine and a feminine here. And it is a feminine in the middle as well. Gosh, look at the resemblance. These are completely different decks from completely different creators. Like, look at the resemblance here. That is really crazy. The resemblance there between the Healer and the King of Wands. This person had a lot of, this is a very, really, you know, with the Temperance card too, there's something very divine about this guide that's around you. Very, very divine about this guide. They were a healer in some aspect. You know, and it's funny. I feel like this person would have helped to heal others through, like I'm getting the phrase time management, through time management here. And when I say time management, it's bringing the Temperance card back to me again. Like allowing things to kind of melt, and decompose, marinate, energies, like right energies, not rushing into things. This is a very fiery personality. I mean, this person also has fire, but their heart chakra is lit up. This is a very strong healing energy. Okay, I feel like with the Contract and the Thinking Woman, I feel that this guide is working with you in this lifetime to bring karmic balance back into place. And these may be physical contracts here on Earth, but the energy of those physical contracts do play out in the spirit realm. They do. I'm going to poke, wow, the Door to Romance and Storm Warning is at the bottom. And Chariot is at the bottom of the other deck. There's a lot coming in with this. We're going to pull some clarifiers on this one right away before we get into specifically the message for you. But I have been finding that the message for you is also this person. Now, in a lot of the readings, I mean, I ask about this person. I feel like this person is not sharing, this spirit, this ancestor is not sharing a lot of their own personal experience through this reading. I feel like they're just sort of going directly into why they're here. This is a different level of guide. Can you tell me about the healer of the ages? Tell me about the healer of the ages. Tell me about the healer of the ages. Tell me about the healer of the ages. Queen of Pentacles and the Star. This person was able, I feel like they're still able. I feel like this person really creates things in this world, even from the spirit realm. I mean, they're connecting. I just feel this connection with the Queen of Wands and the Star, like being able to take things from the cosmos and make it happen here on Earth. And again, this feminine energy coming in to, this is a very yin-yang person. Wow. This is a very yin-yang person. This person may have been gay, may have been trans. What is the contract? Why are they here for the contract? What contract are they helping Taurus with? What contract are they helping Taurus with? This is a very obscure energy. Wow, the Queen of Cups now, right? You do have romance at the bottom here. This person is definitely helping you with your soul, not just platonic soulmate connections here. This guide is helping you heal connections, romantic connections from the past. And I do feel like with the Chariot card and what sits behind the door to romance, the storm warning is kind of ushering in new contracts. The thinking woman. The thinking woman. The thinking woman. You got one card, it's the Ten of Pentacles. Look at all the green in that. It's very lush. A lot of green. Okay, so this is very specific. This guide is here to help you heal soulmates that you have had in the past. And when I say the past, these could be past lives. It's here to help you create. But I really feel like this energy creates things on its own. Like if you feel like sometimes things just kind of fall into your lap, there's an influence based on this energy helping that to happen, for things to just sort of fall into your lap here. Maybe they work out, maybe they don't, but I think whether they work out or not has to do with sort of your lessons and growing and developing yourself and having the choices to make or not to make. Like what are you going to do with this that I've thrown into your lap? This is a very protected energy. Like I'm not getting anything about this individual's past life, only about what they're here to do for you. So then let's go right to the direct message with the tarot. I'm seeing too, when I say throw things kind of fall into your lap. These are things that will definitely make you think. They will definitely get you thinking. And the Ten of Pentacles, like what is this to you? How do you get this? Is this something that you see that you can grow with and create long-term abundance and security with? What is a direct message to Taurus? like you get things thrown in your lap, and they could be good things or they could be bad things. This is really about, there we go. I need that 4th card. About the journey. Wow, this is, okay. We have the 3 of Wands, the 7 of Cups, the 2 of Swords, and the 4 of Wands. This is a guide that is around you that when you feel like you need more, there needs to be more with this 3 of Wands. Like you're sensing something coming in. You might even have like a bit of an intuition about something falling into your lap somehow. Like almost this divine time, because this person works on this energy with this divine timing. This is a very advanced soul. And I feel like there's no need for this soul to come through to kind of give us any information about a past life that they have had that is significant to how it's helping you. This is a very old soul. I'm kind of getting the message here that you feel things. You have a sense, like you know something is coming. You don't know what it is. You may even think, oh geez, I think something's going to happen. It doesn't happen today. You're not quite to the level of this. I'm going to hold this one up because this one really describes to me. This is like really combining Temperance and the King of Wands. It could be like a week, 2 weeks, a month, a year. It's almost like you get an inkling. And I think that inkling, that intuition is that something has shifted. And there's a shift taking place energetically that is going to align things for something to kind of fall into your lap. It could be fortunate, it could, depending on how you see it, or it could be misfortunate. And this is where I get, like, what do I do with this? How should I proceed? Could this be beneficial to me? This seems like something I might have actually asked for or hoped for. But what are the like, it really makes you think. This really makes you think. And then with the 2 of Swords, I want to clarify the 2 of Swords because it feels like you're kind of working on trying to make the choice here. Trying to get the balance, like what would be the best thing to do? I don't know. I don't really, it's almost like you can't get enough information. You can't get enough of what you want to help you make this decision for these things that kind of just fall into your lap. And as I say, fall into your lap, some of them may seem good and some of them may not. Like when fall into your lap, it could be all of a sudden, I don't know, you're working somewhere and the pink slips have gone around and you got one. It fell into your lap. Oh, now what? So it's like kind of like, well, now what? You sensed something. You could sense something was coming, but now what do I do? That wasn't really part of the plan. But I knew something was going to change. I just didn't think it would be this. Or it could be like you need a new car and you had something in mind, but you know you can't really afford it. So you're going to go looking anyways, and you walk into a showroom and they've got one in the showroom. It's exactly what you wanted and it's discounted because they have a new one they want to put in the showroom. They want to change the color, have different features, whatever it is. And this one's like, yeah, I don't know, 20% off. I don't know, it's been a while. It's been 3 or 4 years since I bought my car. So, but, you know, like, oh my gosh, should I take it? Like maybe it's, you know, like maybe it's a $800, $1,000, $1,500 more than what you wanted to spend, but it's $10,000 left than if you ordered this car. So what do you do? Like, is this a sign? Should I take this? I feel like, yeah. And this guide is really helping you to use your intuition. You may not have all the answers visible to you. It may feel like you're being pulled from 2 different directions, right? Like this car this is perfect. This is everything I wanted. It's even the right color. Whatever it is for you. But, you know, I am saving $10,000, but I really couldn't afford it anyways. but then I have to fork out $1,500 that I really did not anticipate spending. And it's pretty tight to pull that out. So what do I do? The ultimate goal here I get with this is you will get to this energy. This, put them here for the right. Going here to here will happen for you. Like knowing it's out there, feeling it and sensing it. And then there it is. There's the joining of the energies and the celebration, whether that energy is that new car. Well, we can't avoid it. The door to romance was here. And you've got the Queen of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. This could be like partnerships. This could be, it could be partnerships too in business or friends. You know, you can move in with someone and be their best friend and have a great life together. And it's totally platonic. But then this can also be like a non-platonic, like romantic relationship. This energy is there to get you there. But you have to play a part in it, is what I'm hearing, with the Seven of Cups and the Two of Swords. You sense this is coming. You sense it. You just kind of know there's something out there for you. And today's the day to go. Like maybe you've been looking online at the cars for a while and then you just wake up and go, I'm going to go today. Yeah, today I'm going. And then that's when you find the one in the showroom. So let's clarify more about this. I'm going to pick up these other clarifiers that I used for the Healer of the Ages and put them back in. Yeah, and I'm sort of sorry that I'm not getting like more about this individual. This could even be sort of an archangel. I want to kind of describe it as that with the Healer of the Ages and Temperance. And the fact that there's no disclosure really, I'm not feeling any disclosure about a past life that this individual went through that is significant to you. So I almost want to describe it as an archangel that's coming through. You know what, I'm going to do that. I have my archangel deck. Let's see. I want to see what card comes out with the archangel deck. Getting that song by Alanis Morissette, isn't it ironic? Because I'm thinking like, you know, you sense something, but then it's not, there's something that's just not quite easy, or it's not easily obtained, but yet it will lead you there. Where is it, what is it that in that song? Oh, you meet the man of your dreams only to meet his beautiful wife. It's like, oh, shit. Right? Like, all you need is a knife and all you've got are spoons. It's a little bit of that energy. Tell us about this archangel. That certainly came out in a flash. Interesting. Archangel Sandalphone. Your prayers have been heard and answered. Have faith. Victory. Don't worry about a thing. Wow. You really have a direct communication with this one. I really feel like that. Like, whoever's resonating, coming to the dream, you really have a direct connection with this angel. And I have to say that I don't know a lot about the archangels. Sandalphone, I'm not real, that would be one to look up and to learn more about. And then Archangel Ariel's at the bottom. Spread your wings, do not hold back right now. The timing is perfect and you are ready to soar. Maybe you're coming very close to this for you, you know, depending on where you see yourself. It feels like it's sort of narrowing in with this statement too, right? And you've got the Chariot here, like movement. You've been on some sort of a journey where you started off feeling like there's something out there. There's something, but I don't know. All of the choices there, it's just like too many possibilities. It's really hard to make a proper decision here because I don't have all the facts. Like I was going to keep that $1,500 for Christmas. So how am I going to do Christmas if I got to spend that? But there'll never be an opportunity to get a card like this again. Right? You're getting there. You're getting to this Four of Wands. Okay, I'm going to pull 3 cards out for each one of these to clarify it. at you guys, huh? Showing up with an archangel. Ooh. Wow, yeah, that was there. Boy, this one challenges you, I'll tell you that. The Five of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Five of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Ace of Wands, the Three of... Wow, it's like everything is upright here. Let's get into what this is first. Okay. The Three of Wands, like there's something out there. You're sensing like there's something out there at one point, at many probably different points in your life. The Seven of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Six of Cups. Yeah, you need a plan here with the Seven of Pentacles. And though I see it like kind of innocent and maybe even in a naive sense going out here with the Page of Pentacles and then the Six of Cups. Something pulling at you internally from your deeper self is what triggers you to know that there's something out there. There's something that from your deeper self that triggers this knowing that something is coming in, there's something out there for you. The Seven of Cups, you have the Nine of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Fool. This is an interesting Fool card in this deck. This is almost like it didn't work out. It was like a leap of faith that did not work out. And just feeling like, oh boy. Put myself out there and that didn't happen well. There's both these cards look like that on either side of that Ten of Cups. And remember, the Ten of Cups was clarifying this last card, the Thinking Woman. Like, and thinking, what is this person doing? Look at their body language. They're thinking. They're like, I don't know what to do. The thinking. It's like you can't think your way out of this box with the Nine of Swords and the Fool. Oh my goodness, guys. Yeah, like you can't think yourself out of this box. This is a challenging energy. I mean, I do want to say though too, this wouldn't be put in front of you. This angel wouldn't do this to you if they didn't know that you could do this, right? Didn't know that you could do this. The Two of Swords. Oh, look at this. The Queen of Wands, the Queen of Swords, and the Six of Swords. I kind of feel like, what part of myself do I bring forward here? What part of myself do I use to make this decision? What part of myself do I utilize to go into a better energy? Because this one sucks. This one sucks like that. There's too much confusion and... So, wow. So this Two of Swords is not only... Well, too, okay, this is how it works. This is how it's working for you. I'm thinking like there has to be a deeper meaning to all of this. It's not, our entire lives are not fully based on chaos and confusion. You have goals here in this lifetime. So, the Two of Swords, like feeling like it's really difficult to go to move in any direction here because I just don't have the information to make a logical or rational choice. I really feel like that. Like I can't make a logical or rational choice. And remember, to go out, that inkling that there was something out there for you came from, it was the starting point of something deep within you. That's what, it always comes back to that. It always comes back to that. So what do you use? Do you use this, the Queen of Wands, which is, well, both the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Swords are intuitive. I want to say the Queen of Wands is like the gut intuition here, sort of the solar plexus, where the Queen of Swords is just the mind getting these kind of ideas, like all of a sudden going, oh, yes, that seems brilliant, or, you know, like that. So that's the difference with those two. But now, the Queen of Swords can utilize her sword for some different ways here. Like she can try to look at the logical aspect of everything. How does this make sense in a logical way? How does this serve me? How does this serve them? Like what's playing out here? Like a lot of the thinking, but the thinking has got you into the Nine of Swords. The thinking is the Nine of Swords here. The Queen of Wands knows damn well what she wants. I do want to say that. She's probably not going to think about it much because she knows what her gut is telling her. She knows exactly what her gut is telling her, and she's going to go with it and she's going to take it. And I feel like maybe there's a little breadcrumb here for you. Because that's where you started out. Was sort of that deeper part of you, something stirring, telling you that there was something out there. That's where it is. You're not going to get the answer from any outside source. You're only going to get the answer in terms of how to move forward into better energy. Through you. Kind of saying like your gut here. What is your gut telling you? What do you really want to move toward? What do you really want? And that's all you need to base your choice on. It's based on feeling here. Right, so then this gets you to the Four of Wands. That victory, let's call it the victory, the celebration, coming together again. The Two of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Seven of Wands. Still with the two. Still with the two, oh my gosh. You know, lately with this particular Two of Pentacles, I get like the practicality of life here. Like, you need to be practical though. I'm hearing like you need to be practical. Like, you need to give this part of yourself to this aspect of your life, and you need to give this part of yourself to this aspect of your life as well. So my nose is incredibly itchy. So how do you bring balance in that to find your happiness and your wish fulfillment? The Sun with the Four of Wands is pretty good. Like, it's pretty good, but yet there's this practical side to life, I feel like, that needs to be addressed. And that creates maybe the Seven of Wands. You're a little bit defensive because you do in some way still need to protect other parts of your life to get to where you want to go. Right? Like having that car in the showroom. Yeah, it's exactly what I wanted. And it's, you know, $8,500 cheaper than I would have had to have spent, but I really can't afford that $1,500 because, well, little Tommy needs snow boots. And it's like, there's the practicality of life. It's like, well, maybe I should just go out with that car. Like that car. Oh, still, you know, it won't be the one that I really wanted. The one that I really wanted was kind of plopped in my lap, but there's these practical things that I have to take into consideration. So really what I'm getting with this reading is very Taurian. Like, these practical things. These really practical things. What else do I want to pull out here? You know what? I'm going to pull something out for you. The Door to Romance. And then, there's something I'm going to, a reading to you. It's really short and quick. The Door to Romance. What can you tell Taurus about the Door to Romance? Oh, doing that Two of damn Swords. What came out first here? I think it was the Tower, the Three of Swords, and the Two of Swords. It's getting like, romance has sucked to this point, Sydney. It's really sucked. Romance has sucked. It's like, broken heart. Where do I go from here? Is what I'm hearing. Like, things falling apart. Where do I go from here? Yeah, like it feels like, right? Like a storm warning sitting beneath that. But you have a choice on how to proceed here because it's the Two of Swords. Remember this one? The Two of Swords. You do have the choice here in how you can proceed after something like this happens. What do you lead with? What part of you are you going to lead with here? The Ten of Wands is at the bottom. There's something that's like burdensome to you, drop it. Like if it's, That's not part of the journey here I'm getting. Like the burden is not part of the... Oh, what did you have last week? Love was never meant to be a burden. That's what you had last week. Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, whatever this is, this burden, you need to drop it. Maybe the burden is what's keeping you from hitting like love. Drop the wands. All of the burdens and wands, and just hold one like this queen here. Own it. This king or queen. Yeah. Hear that? I don't usually do laundry today, but... Lily, I don't know what she was doing. She's puking. She decided if she was going to puke, my bed was the best place to do that. Kind of her bed too, so I don't know why she was puking. Alright, so I'm going to go to here now. I'm going to read a random page to you from The Wonderful Mind of Fred Rogers. And let's see how this, it may have something to do with this reading, it may not. You got page 29 from the section of The Courage to Be Yourself. I remember after my grandfather's death, seeing Dad in the hall with tears streaming down his face. I don't think I had ever seen him cry before. I'm glad I did see him. It helped me know that it was okay for men to cry. Many years later, when my father himself died, I cried, and way down deep, I knew he said it was all right. Wow, that's really... I'm going to read it again for you. Page 29, The Courage to Be Yourself. I remember after my grandfather's death, seeing Dad in the hall with tears streaming down his face. I don't think I had ever seen him cry before. I'm glad I did see him. It helped me know that it was okay for men to cry. Many years later, when my father himself died, I cried. And way down deep, I knew he would have said it was all right. Wow. Wow, maybe the burden is some sort of big emotional release too. Some sort of big emotional release. If there's been something that hasn't worked out, like sort of like really shook your world and broke your heart, like how you choose to go forward. I feel like you can't go forward until you just release this burden, this pain. It could be something from the past, from a long time ago. It could be something more recent. But this whole thing is in a very unusual way. And just quickly, right at the end, tied into last week's, where love was never meant to be a burden. So you need to release something to move forward. My nose is so itchy. All right. Wow, Taurus. Interesting reading. And look at you with the Archangel energy all around you. So I'm going to go do the extended. If I see you there, great. If not, I do hope to see you here next week and see how your story goes. Oh yeah, we get High Priestess next week, so it'll be pretty good. Until next time, do be gentle with yourselves. Bye.